software. So today we're going to be going over this small business money flow that we've created to help each and every small business out there, no matter your niche, build your online business, build your systems and automation for you to communicate with your customer. Once you get into our program, we're going to have a lot of stuff loaded for you, and that's what we're going to be going over today for you to take a look at it. And if you're in our Facebook group, you'll be able to go back and watch these replays. So once you do get into our system, it'll be easy conversion there for you. But let's dive into this thing anyways while we're getting here started. Always hit the wrong button. Anyways, if you haven't gotten the software yet, make sure you go to sbmoneyflow.com, get registered for the software, and you'll see exactly what we're doing for you guys. Again, our goal is to help each and every one of you. I'm always on these different screens. I keep forgetting. To help each and every one of you who are juggling, with all of your online stuff, from your DMs to your emails, to your sales, having your offers and webinars and all of that stuff. There's been a lot of programs that you need in order to structure all this stuff out. Well, we've created a program that's all in one place. You don't really have to go to all of these different softwares, nor do you have to pay all these different prices. It's all going to be right here. We're going to automate your entire business for you as soon as you get involved. So again, if you go to sbmoneyflow.com, you can get registered. I am going to put that here in the chat too. https://www.sbmoneyflow.com. Hopefully I put that in there right. But, again, that's where you're going to go to get registered for what we're talking about today. But once you get registered, we're going to have all of the stuff loaded into your account, so you're up and running as a small business immediately. Yes, up and running as a small business immediately. We're going to have all the automations done for you to communicate with your customers as they send you messages. As you're out in the streets talking to people, you need to get your leads. We're going to have sites for you that's going to automate this stuff and put it into a CRM for you so you can follow up with each and every individual. So it's not going to be hard. All you got to do is get involved. But the first thing, once you do get involved here, what I want you to do is come here and start to set up your profile. So this is a demo account. When you come here and log in to your account, you're going to come down here to your settings, and you're going to start the process of setting up your profile here. If you have a logo for your business, you're going to go ahead and load it in here and make sure the logo is transparent. If you don't know how to make logos, you need a quick one. Just use a site called Canva. I think we all should know about Canva now, and go ahead and build that logo and load it up here. Whatever your small business name is going to be that the public knows about, you can go ahead and place that in right here. If you do have the legal side of it, this is the one with your IRS. You're going to go ahead and put that information in right there. Put your business email address in here, along with your phone number. Now, I'm going to pause here with your phone number portion. We do have in here where you can create your new phone number, which I highly advise you to do. I advise everybody to get the software. We're going to need this phone number, especially for all this automation stuff to kick in and work for you. So if you come right here at phone numbers, you can actually create a new number. You're just going to pick whatever area code that you want to be in for your business. Maybe you want to be in Miami down in the 305. So you go ahead, select that. Oh, no, maybe the 305 ain't Miami. Here we go. I'm just going to say DC. Or they might not have any area codes available for that too. So I put 202. You select one of these numbers. You go ahead and save. So this will be $1.15 a month for that number. Go ahead and lock that in. That's going to be your business phone number moving forward. So you're going to go ahead and put that number in there. Your website. This is going to be the URL for whatever your business is. If you already have a website built for your business, that's fine. You can put that information in here now. Understand that if we're going to pull that URL from your previous website, it's going to shut it down. So nobody can visit that site when we pull it from where it's pointing to at this moment. So if you don't want that to happen, you got one or two options. If it's on a ClickFunnels 1.0 site, we can easily transfer it in. If it's not, then you're going to have to rebuild it, or you could pay someone on my team to rebuild it for you. Or you could just get a new URL, which that's what I advise you to do. Just go ahead and get that new URL and put it in here to make everything easier. Okay. You select your business niche. You put your business type. Continue following and filling out this information. Don't worry about this down here at the moment. You're going to go ahead and put your business address and that information in there. And again, there's a reason we're doing all of this, because everything's going to be automated. We don't want to keep going back filling in this information. All right, keep filling all of this in. I think it's self-explanatory. You don't need to worry about any of this stuff down here, so don't touch it. For your missed call text back, you're going to go ahead and enable that. Also, it'll have a message here for you, which is going to be great. Again, this is if somebody calls your number. What we just did is say, hey, if somebody calls that number and we don't answer it, go ahead and send them a text. We're not going to answer that number unless you're a restaurant, maybe you're a real estate agent or financial somebody. You have that's part of your process, answering phones, different story. But if you're a coach or something of that nature, I wouldn't advise you to turn this on. People call you all day long. So you just go ahead and do that text back. And that this is all being automated. So it's not like you're sitting there texting people this stuff. Okay. Then you're going to go to my profile. You're going to go ahead and put your picture. Now, this is for your personal account. Okay. The business profile was for the overall business. This is for your user account right here. So you're going to go ahead and put your information in. This is where you would change your password at if you wanted to change that password from what you got. For your phone number, you're going to put, again, because it's you're going to put the made up, the new number that we just created in right here, not your cell phone number, unless that's how you wanted it set up. You're going to go ahead and put your hours of availability. So if you want to be off on the weekends, make sure you check these boxes so they don't get filled in, and make sure they're grayed out. But whenever you're available, go ahead and put your times in right here, Monday through Friday. You select it. If you just Monday through Friday is going to have the same hours, hit apply all. Now, I hope that your email is going through Google, your business email. It'll make things a whole lot easier. If your email is not going through Google at this moment, that's okay. But we really look for a best business practice. Let me tell you guys this, okay? For a best business practice, we have to, change the screen right here, right now. We have to convert over to Google, okay? Google is just winning in the space right now, and everything is just easily connecting. So Google My Business, I think it may be like $8 to $10 a month. They may have raised it a little bit. I can't quite remember. I got quite a bit of Google accounts, but you just need one business account. This is what I advise you to do. Have one Google business account that's going to have your URL. So, for instance, like officialtravisdavis.com, that's my personal one. We got that for the email. For my other business is Malmar. Okay, we got Malmar. We have that URL, and we also got that email address. So when I email people, it's not coming from gmail.com. It's coming from mycompany.com. You have to get there. You cannot operate business with that Gmail account. Now, with that said, once we get that business account, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get that Gmail account. That Gmail account is going to be our dummy account for us signing up to stuff because we gotta hack the system. One of the large problems with small businesses and things of this nature is we're trying to build too much from scratch. I don't want you guys doing that. This is the whole purpose of the system that we got right here. One, we've already created the entire platform that can get you up and running right now, especially for my people starting out from scratch. You have everything in front of you. For my people that have a little more experience in making sales or whatnot right now, you're looking to scale, well, we have that platform as well that you could build more onto it. So you really got to focus in and hack the people who already put the processes and procedures together. And then you're going to come build it back on this system that we got right here. So with that, we need to sign up for their shit, for their stuff. Okay. So you put that dummy email address in, you go and you put your cart checkout in their operations and don't check all the way out. And make sure you put that dummy email in there. And what's going to happen is you're going to get emailed the money. You're going to get emailed the sauce. This is the stuff that we need to put inside of the system right here, which is the follow-up emails for what happens when a person doesn't check out. Okay? That is how we raise your conversions. And this is what the platform that we've created is going to allow you to do very quickly. And when you plug it into the stuff that we've already created, it's going to expedite everything. Okay. So we went on that tangent about the email. It's very important, that you try to get that thing connected to email. If you have a Zoom account, you're going to go ahead and connect your Zoom account. And the reason that we're doing this again is when people book a call with you, whether it's a paid call or a free call, however you want to set your business up, it's just going to auto connect to Google to Zoom. When you get your Google email, it's going to auto connect to your email and calendar to block that stuff off, as well as if you're like on vacation or maybe you have a meeting or something, you punch that into your Google Calendar and now it won't allow anybody to book a time during those calls. So we're going to go ahead and integrate this Zoom calendar. The Zoom connection, so we'll be good to go. And again, for your email, you should have your own down here. Cool. Once we get done with that, you're going to come here to my staff. Okay. Now, you should be your own staff person. I think you'll pop up right there. But if you guys have more employees, okay, this is where you're going to start to add them at. So again, you're going to control everything that they see. So if you don't want them to have full access to stuff, maybe you just want them to have a calendar, you get to control their operations. Okay. Right here with the permissions, you can check off everything that they're going to have access to. But the way that we've set this up for you when you get started, we've set it up that at least you have a team of 3, okay, including yourself, so you can hurry up and get running. So great for virtual assistants, okay? Once again, if you guys want to get started in this, you're going to go to sbmoneyflow.com and get registered. All right, once you fill out your profile there, at least make sure that yourself is there. Once you get a team, great. If it's no team, don't worry about it. The next thing that we're going to go through is to come back down here to integrations. And we're going to make sure that you've connected your Google account. If you have a Stripe account, you're going to connect that. If you don't have a Stripe account, you're still going to click on this continue button and go through the process of creating your Stripe account. This is how you're going to get paid. Okay, somebody's got to process the payment. Stripe is going to be the processor. We can set up other processors if needed. But for the most part, most of you guys are just getting started out, so we're going to go ahead with Stripe. If you have a community and you've been utilizing Slack to talk to them, you're going to go ahead and connect that. TikTok, connect it. If you use QuickBooks, you're going to connect it. And if you use Facebook and Instagram, things of that nature, you're going to go ahead and connect that too. I was actually going to try to connect to my other Instagram account, but I don't want to mess up my whole stuff. Select which Facebook link to this location. Yeah, I'm already connected into some other things. But you'll go ahead and connect your Instagram and your Facebook right here. And it's vital that you do this, because now when people DM you on these platforms, we're going to have it all in one location right here. So you can talk to them. If you have a team, your team can talk to them and respond to them, and we can see everything that's going on right here. But the other beauty about it is we're going to be automating this process. So when people DM you, we're already going to have stuff built. So you don't have to think about this. Already built to respond to your clients literally at when they hit submit. Our processes is going to start kicking in. And I'll show you guys that a little bit later here. All right. So once we get everything integrated in, honestly, you're done for what you need to do. One more thing. The next thing that I need you to do, if you have not yet, we need to get your domain connected. Okay. So I'll walk you through the process of getting your domain. All you're going to do is come here, add a new domain. Now, hopefully you didn't have this domain connected somewhere else or pointed somewhere else, because it'll make this process easier. If you do have it pointed somewhere else, I want to say don't be scared, but don't touch a domain if you don't know what you're doing, because it could just take everything down. It will take everything down if you make a mistake. And sometimes when editing domains, it may take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to kick in. And since we don't own the servers or anything of that nature, you're going to be at the mercy of the domain host. GoDaddy is who I use. So hopefully you're going to have the same type situation. Now, once we hit add your domain, the first thing that we're going to do is put in whatever your domain is going to be. So we're going to do www.puremoneytree.com. Okay. And then we're going to go over to our domain. Now, what I want you guys to do is put the following information in. We're going to first create the A record like it told us to do. So it said create an A record right here. We're going to grab that number, click copy. We're going to come over to our DNS. You should have hit manage DNS. Sorry. You go to the domain. Let me back us up here. So wherever you guys are doing your thing at, you're going to go to the domain. Manage DNS is what we're looking for. Come on, GoDaddy. All right. So I'm not going to do Pure Money Tree because I want you guys to add more things in, and I was just playing around with Pure Money Tree. But just act like it was yours. You're going to manage the DNS. And again, if you're scared about this, once you sign on to book a call with us, we'll help you with this if you're scared about touching it. Okay, when you get on our onboarding call, we'll make sure that we walk you through this too. But if you do this expedites things. So when we get on the onboarding, we can move. But you come here, you add a new record. You're going to say a record. You're going to do the @ sign. You're going to paste that number right here, and then you're going to click save. Okay. The next thing that you're going to do is come back over here. Now we need the C name. That's what it's telling you. So we're going to copy this information right here. We're going to take that, come over here, add a new record, select C name, put www, paste that right there, click save. All right. Once we do that right there, we're going to go ahead and click add. Now that will add there once it sees the stuff that it's got going on. Once you add that, you're going to come back here, click add domain again. And this time you're going to do it without the www dot. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and click add, and that'll get added in right there. Cool. So boom, you'll have those. You'll be ready to go. That's your domain. And again, once you get your onboarding call, we're going to fly after that. Now, let's talk about some of the features that you guys have. This is just some things that you can start to think about as you're utilizing the software here. Once again, if you want to get registered for this, you need to go to sbmoneyflow.com. Once again, sbmoneyflow.com. Here it is. You're going to go ahead, click on getting started, but here's the pricing for you. I highly advise you to get the premium package. But if you want to get the professional or standard, that is fine. The standard, it won't enable all of the workflow features that we've created to help you guys with your business, but it will get you the website, a CRM rolling for yourself. You'll be able to utilize the social media aspect of it and follow up with your customers. But again, the automation is just not going to work for you. The professional, it definitely is enough to get you rolling. It will work for you. Some of the automations will work. A lot of the automations will work. But, our goal is for you to create your own thing too. So you really need this full package. So as the mind develops and understand how powerful this platform is, you can build other things, all of these other streams of income that people keep talking about. You're not going to have to keep buying more platforms, paying for more tools. This is the only tool that you're going to need. So I advise you to get the 350. Everybody needs to pay the $199 setup fee. And the reason is because we're going to set you up. Every piece of automation, all of that stuff, we've already taken hours out of our time to build, so you don't have to do it. I don't have to explain to you how to do X, Y, and Z. Just know it's done. Okay? So we're going to onboard you, make sure that your URL and all of that stuff is connected correctly, and walk you through exactly how to use this stuff so you can get up and rolling as soon as you sign up for this. So once again, that is sbmoneyflow.com. If you want to pay annually, you do save 2 months. So just make sure that you go ahead and click pay annually before you sign up there. But let's get back into it. What you guys are really need to pay attention to as you get signed up for this and your mind starts to flow, the sauce is in the automation. Okay, so you're going to come here. This is your area where you get registered. This is your CRM. Okay, your CRM is working through automations. And let me see if I could show you guys a live one. All right, so here's the SB Money Flow. Okay, so I could do, we just did the onboarding. Oh yeah, I just ended the onboarding. So let's see, we had some canceled calls. Those already went out. Okay. I think we may have. See, look, we be moving stuff so fast. All right, so let's take a look at these new leads that we got right here. All right, so when calls come in to the system right here, it's already been auto-programmed to put people inside of the CRM where they need to be, as well as when we get on calls and we talk to people based on things that we're talking about. Again, at a click of a button, this stuff is running in the background to automate for you and put people inside of your CRMs, so you can literally just drag and drop people as they move across your CRM if you need to do that. But as you can see, the automation will do it for you as you walk through some of this stuff that we've created. So let's get back over here to what it'll look like when you get it. Okay, so I advise everybody, you guys should have a consultation link. You all can make money right now if you would stop talking to people for free all the time. You could have a 30-minute consultation call, a 1-hour consultation call. If you're nice, you could do a 15-minute freebie. But anything over 30 minutes, over 29 minutes, should I say, you should, charge people for that. So with that said, we've already created the stuff for you. So as soon as you connect your URL, you're going to come right here to funnels. You're going to click on calendar. And now we're going to talk about your calendars. This could be your individual calendar right here. So you're going to select team 1. And what you're going to do is immediately come up here, click on settings, go to domain, and then put your domain that you just created, save it. And now this is going to be the link to your paid call. Okay. Now, there's a couple of other things, again, that we're going to set up for you to make sure that when people come to this link, that it's your calendar that populates right there. But if you want to get ahead of yourself and do it before the call, you're just going to click on edit right here. Now, this is your funnel builder. Again, we've already built these funnels for you, so you don't have to worry about building them. And I don't want to dive into teaching you about funnels at this moment. You're going to have the platform. You can build your own stuff. You can play around, learn as you're here. But this is the stuff we've already done. You click right here on this element of the calendar, scroll down right here, and you just change the calendar to you, whatever that's going to be. And click save, and boom. Now remember, I'm on a demo account. That's the reason this stuff ain't showing up, okay? And now you immediately have your link right here. You would give this to people to book a call with you. And if you set your calendar up, which again will be right here in this section, that you're setting your calendar up and creating calendar, and you're telling people, we're charging this amount for this calendar. And we're going to have calendars set up for you too. Tools spinning right now. And you would just use these calendars that we already have right here created. So the user 1 calendar, you would come right here to user 1. You're going to go ahead and edit this, and you're going to plug in your times that you're available. Add yourself right here as the user. All right, you should have your Zoom connected already, and that'll get it right there. You would come down here. Don't need to answer that information if you don't want. Put your available times. Once again, you program in when you want to be available for this. This is a 30-minute call. So when do you want to be available for this? It has absolutely nothing to do with office hours. So if you only want to do 30-minute consultation calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays, uncheck the rest of these boxes. Make sure Tuesday, Thursday selected, and then put the times that you're going to be available. If it's 30 minutes, you go ahead and do it right there. And then you could say how many of those appointments you want per day. Maybe you only want 3 of those per day. Okay. You go ahead and select 3 right there, save it. And now that's your calendar. When you send people that link, you can immediately start charging. And guess what? You don't have to worry about what happens after that. We've built the shit. What's going to happen is you just come here to your automation. You say, well, hold on, Travis said that he's already built everything out for me. So what did somebody do? They scheduled a call, right? I think that's what they did. Okay. So if you come down here, so we have these call statuses. Well, you was user number 1. This is why you don't want to change our labeling. So I'm going to put user 1 right here just to make it easier. But you were user 1. Okay, so now we're going to click on the status. All right, you can see that it got added to the workflow. It's been, this is after they've already called. So see, we've already put it in there to say after they've called. So here's a call confirmation. Okay, you're going to remove them from the workflow, cancel the meeting. You're going to remove them from the workflow, no-show, requested call, workflow. You're going to wait 30 seconds. You're going to schedule a call confirmation. Again, we already got this stuff booked for you. What is it going to send them? It's going to send them this message in an email that says, hi, whatever their first name is. We've received a request to schedule a call. This is to confirm that your call has been scheduled. Here is the meeting time that they selected in the time zone that they are in. It's going to give them the online meeting link, which is the Zoom link that you gave them. It's going to give them the information to add it to their Google Calendar or Outlook calendar and let them know that you're going to talk to them soon and put your signature, whatever you want your signature to be, it'll be programmed in there. All right. After it sends that email, well, we want to make sure that this person knows that we're professional here and we're locked in. It's going to send them that text message from that phone number that we told you to do. Okay. That's why we told you to get that new phone number so the system can work for you. It's going to send them a text message letting them know that you've received the scheduling confirmation, and here it goes. Everybody's happy. It's going to add them as a contact tag as a new lead and schedule call. Why? Because it's going to go to your pipeline, your CRM that I told you about earlier. So now you can drag and drop people and know what's going on. We're going to add a note to them. Here's the information, all the stuff they signed up for, if they had a message right there. Now, here comes the fun. You get a notification that somebody has signed up. You're going to get a text notification. So inside the app's going to let you know, maybe you're sitting on the app right now. You get a notification and it'll alert you to say, hey, you got a new sign up. You're going to get a text message that says, hey, you got a new sign up. All right. Then again, your pipeline is going to be updated about that new sign up. It's going to remove the tags of a lead because they just purchased. Okay, they're not a lead anymore in that aspect. Okay, once you get done with the user, okay, they've gotten all of that message. We're going to wait 2 days before the appointment. Once 2 days happen before the appointment, we're going to send them a reminder email to let them know that their appointment's coming in 2 days. They're going to get a text message to let them know their appointment's coming in 2 days. 4 hours before the appointment, they're going to get more messages. They're going to get a message to let them know that this, and I changed some of this stuff up for the demo purposes. Again, this is stuff that we got programmed in. If you don't want it to be 4 hours, you could come right here, change this to 1 hour, and then just update the time slot right there, right? But we've programmed things to just work for you. Now, 2 minutes before the call, this is how we eliminated all the clients talking about, I didn't receive the link, I didn't know, I forgot, I was busy. No. We stayed updated with you for sure because the automation is going to be working. So we ain't got to worry about that no more. If they not on a call, that's their fault and we ain't doing no refunds. Okay? The other kicker, the system is going to call them. Yeah, it's going to call them and say, hey, this is a reminder that you have a scheduled call with whoever. Press 1 so we can connect you with your meeting right now. Now, again, if it's an offline meeting, they can't click 1 to connect to it, but it'll let them know if it's offline, go ahead and click on that meeting link that they've been getting texted and emailed this whole time. You know what I'm saying? So now we back to business. And the beauty about that, hold on, we ain't done right there because this is where we be missing out on the sauce, is the follow-up. Now, if you got a scheduled call or something like that, a paid consultation call, you probably want to make sure that, the people got what they needed or whatnot. So we covered that too. The call is completed because you're going to be inside of this system taking notes. The call was completed. Okay, you're going to add the tag as a completed call. You're going to move that person in the pipeline. Remember, I told you you could move it or you could just let our system move it if you walk through our processes. Well, it's going to move it over in the pipeline this is if they weren't contacted, unable to contact the lead. If they were able to contact, they're going to get the SMS message, okay? Now, if they were able to get contacted, it's going to remove them from that. It's going to update the status that they did show up. It's going to say that you contacted it as a tag. It's going to add them into the pipeline, contacted lead. It's going to send this SMS meeting update. Now, if you recorded this, we've programmed this, again, that you could actually put the link of your Zoom meeting inside of I'll show you guys, but the call website that we've built for you, you're going to drop the link for the Zoom meeting in there that you should have been recording in the cloud. And once you click the submit button, it's gonna update all of this stuff. Again, our goal is for you not to think about the tech stuff behind this. We've built it, just use it. Okay? So that was for the calls. If that's you, you're the type person in the real estate sector, in the finance sector, life insurance, restaurants, anything of that nature that you need to pick up the call, that process should be flowing for you. If you're a coach and you got some VAs that can pick up the phone for you, you're ready to go immediately. Okay? Now, the other thing that you could think about, you're saying, okay, Travis, well, we don't pick up calls. Okay? We done set the profile up and all that. Like, the calls ain't our thing. Again, you could set that up for your paid consultations, but you probably get leads. Okay? Again, you could come in here and just type leads, or you could go ahead and scroll down and find it. But guess what? We have the automation for new leads. So if you come over here to our sites, what did we do? We have a incoming lead funnel. Okay? So you got the option. If you want people to fill out a form right here and you just want an opt-in page, we have 4 opt-in pages that you can look at right now. Okay? It's already been done. We advise you to use this first one. You can come right here, click edit, and just change the words in the picture. Don't worry about changing all of the layout and all of the look, change the words in the picture. If you want to change the colors, cool, we can change the colors. But change this picture, change these words in this headline, and hit save. Of course, you need to change the words down here, pictures down here. But the forms and all of the other stuff, leave it alone. Just let the people fill it out, click save, and then the automation that we've created is already going to run. The reason I'm telling you not to touch the other stuff because you may interrupt the automation. Okay? Again, my goal is for you guys to just get up and running quickly. So if you wanted to use the lead page, you're going to come to settings. Again, you're going to change the domain. You're going to click save. And then just like that, here's your link to that lead page. So you're going to change those words. You're going to have your link. I mean, within an hour, you should be up and running. And if you're like, well, Travis, I don't know what words to put on the page. Well, you better take your ass to ChatGPT. That's the whole purpose of it. Let ChatGPT fill out these words. Everything is about speed right now. Get out your feelings. Let the emotions go. I didn't ask you to be an expert or anything. Just stay in your lane for a second. Your lane is whatever your business is. You're going to hurry up, go to ChatGPT, let ChatGPT stay in its lane. Its lane is to type up all that stuff for you. Our lane is to have the platform for you. Your lane is just to do the stuff right here. Plug it in, plug and play. Within an hour, you should have a lead opt-in form. You should be going on your Facebook, your Instagram, telling the whole world to go click on the link. And just like that, you're going to have a list to start building for you. So now, again, you come over here to automation. New leads, what happens? Because, Travis said that we got a lead system right here. But what happens when people comes into the new lead? Well, we start looking. Could y'all imagine if y'all had to build all this stuff out? I don't think you would make it. This took me hours and hours. I mean, not hours, days. I think 2.5 weeks. No sleeping either. And I still ain't all the way done. Okay? I'm constantly adding to this stuff. But again, they come here, they're a new lead. Okay, we're going to update the status. They're going to get these thank you emails. They're going to get text messages. And they're going to keep getting notified. Man, my screen ain't big enough. It's still going over here. What's going to happen, they're going to keep getting notified. We call it nurturing. Okay? Because if they're a lead, that means that they didn't become a customer. We don't treat customers and leads the same way. Leads, we're constantly trying to get over here to this other area. Well, the only way to do that is you got to nurture them. So once they become a lead and they stay a lead, what do? Well, let's take a look. Well, Travis already put the sequence in here. All you got to do is, again, fill it out. Because the automation said, hey, when a lead comes into place and they didn't sign up in the first 24 hours, you need to send them a text message for the first nurture email campaign. And then, we got the text message going, but 10 minutes later, after you send them the text message, and oh, by the way, we got 52 text message email sequence. That's for the whole year, if you don't understand why we got 52. Well, after you send them the text message, we need to email them too, because we don't really know which way they're coming from. But we want to make sure that we stay at the top of their mind. This is the purpose of this software. People are losing out on money and their conversions are low is because the moment that the person is finally ready to buy and swipe that credit card, because they finally watched 7 YouTube videos, they finally taken 3 months to the logic to kick in to say, I need this, you wasn't there. You wasn't in their email. You wasn't in their text messages. It was this other gump, this other fool who don't have nowhere near as much knowledge as you got. But the one thing that fool had was a goddamn system that kept staying at the top of the mind of your customer. You lost your customer because you didn't have the system in place. But we got the system. All you're going to do is come right here and start filling this bad boy out. And you're probably thinking, well, Travis, I don't have 52. I don't know what to say 52 times. Guys, hold on. Just so you can know that I ain't playing with you, we're going to go to ChatGPT. Now, some of y'all done probably got the messages already. I don't care. I'm showing y'all how to do this thing. And once you get into my lane, look, it works. So you're going to come right over here to ChatGPT. I need to do a better job at labeling. Y'all see how I've been going crazy in ChatGPT. I usually do a better job at labeling this thing. Let me delete this stuff. All right, I think this may be it. All right, so what did I say? Come on, look at these emails. Look, keep writing emails. Need 48 more of them. The hell? Why you stop, ChatGPT? Like, what? Now write 52 email nurture sequences. Keep in mind, we would like to offer the following opportunities. It knows my opportunities because I've been talking to it. It's writing that stuff. I don't have time to think about this stuff. I'm not even that smart. I ain't smart enough to think about all the right words to say to people to get them to buy. I leave that up to the tool. The tool knows what it's talking about. So what did I do? Take on the persona of an expert marketer that specializes in working with minority-owned businesses and can explain things in a 10th grade level. Your first task is to create 52 nurture sequences for SMS at a 100-character limit for my Pure Money community. Well, there you go. So now you take these emails, you come over here to the tool, and you just start copying and pasting. Copy, paste. Take it back, copy, paste. I mean, within 20 minutes, you should have 52 emails done. Is it tedious as hell? Yeah. This ain't fun. You could pay a VA to do all of this stuff. You could pay my team to do all this stuff. But if you don't feel like doing it, you think somebody else feel like doing it? Hell, I didn't feel like creating 52 sequences like this, but it got to be done. Here's the thing. It has to be done. So either you're going to pay somebody to do it for you, or you're going to sit your ass down and get this done. Now, you don't have to take on all 52. Maybe you do 15. But I'm telling you right now from experience, if you do 15, that 52 going, like, week 16 going to catch up on you so fast, you're going to be like, where week 16 coming? It's going to come at a time where you can't sit down and complete the rest of the system. Then all of a sudden, the system going to start sending out new tip from and ain't no tip. And then you're going to be mad, and I mean, that's your fault. I told you go back here and fill this stuff out. That's for your campaigns. I couldn't fill that piece in because I don't know what you need to say to your customer. But the structure is laid out for you. The automation is already completed. So when you turn this bad boy on, you're ready to go. So you got your new leads and you got the sequence that's going to come to them. Again, what did I tell you guys to do? If you should be hacking the people who already got this stuff. Because what do? Lost contact. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody didn't check out. We already got that stuff covered for you. You don't need to worry about it. We're going to follow up with these people so your conversions can get higher. All you have to do is change the words in the template and then drive people to the link. That's it. Again, reviews after you get off those calls and you change the status to call done. We got the automation that's going to kick in. If someone gives you a negative experience, well, don't worry about it. You know, people are negative as hell sometimes. Well, guess what? We got automation already set, a page already in place. All right, I got to update this thing. It's a page already in place that's going to cover the negative feedback. What does it say? We don't act like we didn't get that. Thank you for taking the time to share your honest feedback with us. Let's come down here. We are sorry to hear you had a negative experience and want to make it right. And we want to make it right. Please share your experience with us. And we got the phone number. Well, guess what happens when they click the link right here to call you? Well, this is a little higher priority on the list because this is somebody negative. We need to hear what the hell they got to talk about right now. See, what I've realized is you can't change people's responses when they respond on Google or Yelp or any of those things negatively, okay? They have to change it for themselves. But through my experience and through my coaching, you can get people to change their comment if you get in front of it right when they comment. So we've taken it and said, hold on, wait a minute, automation. Somebody responded negatively. Let's jump on this shit right now. All of a sudden, the automation kicks in and, hey, can we talk to you? Can we send you a message? Like, can you respond right now? So we can possibly find out what the problem was. Maybe it was something small. We can fix it, and then they can go change their response. Even if they don't change their response, we can still go up under the comment and let everybody know we tried to do everything that the customer asked for. We apologize publicly. Now when people go read that bad boy, you know what I'm saying? They ain't nervous. They ain't scared. Well, guess what? We got negative responses covered. We got the positive responses covered. We got all the responses covered is the moral of the story. I'm like, I need to go back, but I didn't shrunk my screen down, so it's a little complicated when I be trying to get the stuff. So, here we go. You got the negative response. If somebody's asking you for a review, we got the site right there. If they want to refer you to somebody, come on now. How many people you know want to refer? You need to send them the link. Again, we already got it built out. You like somebody want to refer your business, you're going to go to settings. You're going to go ahead and add that domain. Oops, I hit refresh. You're going to add that domain right there. You're going to click save. And guess what happens? Your domain /review is available just like that. I mean, referral. I say review. Well, that would be your domain for review. But just like that, it's going to be your domain /referral. And now you give this to somebody. And what happens is this has been set up that they'll go ahead. Your logo will be on there. Once you tell us your logo and stuff, it'll populate in. They give the information. It's going to go into your system, your CRM. If you got a team, they'll get alerted, but it'll go into your opportunities right here. Then you're going to get notified of all that information. And now you need to follow up. That's a hot new lead for you. This is how simple we've made it. Again, the automation, it kicks in. You don't have to do any work. So I don't want to go in, what are we, almost at an hour? Yep, we're almost at an hour. I want to make sure that these segments for you guys are just an hour long. These will be saved inside of the Facebook group of Small Business Money Flow. Again, we're calling it the Money Flow because this is your money flowing right here. We've put it all together so your money can flow for you and you can stop thinking about the tech behind it. Go to sbmoneyflow.com. You can get started. If you want to look some more about what we got going on, you can scroll right here on the page. If you're still on the fence, you can schedule a demo. But I'm telling you, the demo is just going to be exactly what I showed you right here. So go ahead and get it. You want to find out what is Capture exactly? Come right here, click on Learn More. We'll show you exactly what we mean by Capture. From all of your social media channels, we're going to capture all of this stuff. Y'all don't believe me? Look, we're capturing everything. Every single conversation that comes in, we got it all. We can see it. My team's on it. Every opportunity that comes in, we can see it. My team's on it. Your whole memberships, your membership sites, yeah, your app that I got, well, where do you think I built it at? All right here on this platform. You don't need any other platforms, just this one. You want to put your course here? You can put your course here. Build it out. If you want to build a whole new website, again, you have the option. Let me get off my real one. I told you we just built stuff out. But if you want to build your own funnels and your own websites, you just come here, click websites, new websites, and I advise you to start from a template and put whatever your industry is. I don't know, maybe you're real estate. You come right here, you can look. Professional realtor, real estate agents. Take a look. You like the layout of this? Go ahead and select it. It shows you exactly how it's going to be laid out. Now, if you're going to build your own stuff and have your website, just understand, okay, well, what happens when I build my own website? Well, somebody's got to opt in. That is a lead. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Didn't Travis already build automations for leads coming into my system? Why the hell would you create a whole new automation flow? All you got to do is come back here to the automation, go scroll through all of the different folders right here, understand what it is that you're trying to do, and you'll find it. Well, you're trying to get a lead. Well, guess what? All you got to do now is come right here to the lead workflow. Oops. And then just add a workflow in there. And you would say form submitted, and it would be that new page that you got. Select the page, form is, whatever that page, that new website that you created, right there. And just like that, your new lead will drop into the bucket of what happens when new leads come in. Just that easy. Told you, we wanted to take the process of thinking about tech out of the equation. I'm trying to see if we got, sometimes I forget what I call stuff. All right. The other one, there you go, checkout. You gotta call it checkout. You wanna sell something, your new website is happening, people are buying. Well, look, we already got the automation for checkout. And we turn this on for sale of any funnel. So, I mean, if you create a new page and somebody buys right there in your funnel, like you ain't even really got to do nothing because this system's going to kick in for you. What is it going to do? It's going to add them as a tag as sold, and review needs to be requested. 2 tags are happening right there. We're going to remove them from an opt-in. We're going to remove them from the nurture campaign of text message. We're going to remove them from the nurture campaign of email because they're a customer now. They don't need to be nurtured. We're going to wait 0.3 seconds. We're going to send a notification to all users in the app that got the rights to be notified that a new person purchased. We're going to send a text message that the new person purchased. We're going to get it added to the pipeline and sold. So now you can see it in your CRM. You're going to get emailed, right, after the sale is made. We've already built the template for what happens. It's just going to get sent out to them. Same thing with the text message. It's going to get sent out to them, giving them their receipt, and you're done. You don't got to think about building this out. So yeah, you got the freedom to build what you want. Just understand the actual actions behind it. You don't need to recreate. Just go to automation and figure out where the hell I've already built the stuff at. And then connect in. That's the beauty about this whole system that we've created. Yes, we set a base. But the main goal of this thing is to understand that this base works for any operation out there. If you need to build your own thing, cool. Build the website up of it. But when it comes to the actual work, just plug in. That's it. And watch how much faster you can start moving. And watch how much happier your customers are going to be because you're following up and talking to them. Well, at least they believe. And watch how much happier your team is going to be that they realize everybody on the same page. One beat, one sound. All because you got this stuff laid out right here. Now, I don't want to go into more of the features. There's way, way more features. That's the purpose of being in a group. We're going to keep diving into this more. Once again, every Wednesday for sure. I'm going to be right in here talking about our small business money flows with Pure Money. I highly advise you guys to get in. Also, when you do get into our system, let me go right here. I never ever offer things to the community that you guys don't have an opportunity to first make your money back and then secondly make some money with me. I don't want to be the only person eating here. So when you do get registered, okay, when you become a professional, you're going to get 18% commissions for referring somebody to this. So that means that every month that they pay, you're going to get 18% commissions off of it. If they buy the annual plan, pay for the year, you'll get paid out for the whole year. You can sign as many people as you want up. Once you get started, get somebody else started. When you do the premium plan, that lets me know that you're serious and you want to be a partner with us. When you do that, you're going to get 33% commissions. Again, that is our partner. So every time you tell somebody else about our program, you're going to get 33% of the monthly fee, as well as if they do the premium price, you're going to get paid 33% of that just by referring somebody to us. We'll do the work. You ain't got to do nothing, but tell somebody about the program that we got going on. And the only way that you're going to know about it is getting signed up for it today. All right. Last thing is the premium people. When you do get registered, I'm looking to build an in-house team for the tech support behind this. Again, this is our tool. We own it. So I want to build a tech support team instead of paying some out-of-community people. So the ones that do get the premium access, again, I'm going to be looking for you guys to really dive into the program, get an understanding of it, because I'm going to bring you guys on board to be the tech support team. And what's going to happen every time that we get clients signed up, you're going to get this entire $199 fee, and you're going to get a percentage of every sale moving forward. So again, these will be the perks of the people who choose that premium plan. Go to SB Money Flow, get yourself registered. Let's start making some of this money on the internet, and let's start doing it smart. Okay, that's what it's all about to me. Speed and smart. Marketing will be the key for each and every business to grow. I've never ever seen a business grow without marketing, and this is going to be the one for you. I am going to look to see if any questions have come in here. Man, this light be bright. Let me see if any questions come in before I get close this out. All right, I see a question right here. I gotta change the whole screen. I need to get back into my using all my little tools here. I'm relaxed. All right, so let me see what's the first question. It came from QC. put it over here. I am not comprehending the reason for this right now. Well, that's a great question. That's a great question. So the reason for this, it's your website. It is your business. Most people have quote unquote a website and it don't make them no money. Not only does it not make them no money, they don't talk to their customers, right? That's why they're not making money. So the purpose of this is to have the entire system in place for you so you can get on Instagram, you can get on Facebook, you can go speak on stages. Again, if you have like a restaurant or something of that nature, like this is the perfect checkout system. If you're selling products, like you should be selling your ebooks through this system right here. So once you connect your stuff in, the automation runs. Okay? The whole goal is to fire some people. Like, why do I need somebody to send emails to people who purchased or whatnot when the tools are doing it? Why do I need to follow up with people who are upset that they're not getting things in a timely manner? Like this stuff happens because people don't invest in the tools. Honestly, that's the reason why your customers get frustrated and things of that nature because there's no tools operating. You have to have some type of tool in the background that can automate processes for you if you plan to sell to a lot of people. Now, if you're just trying to sell to 1 or 2 people a year or something of that nature, then you don't need anything that I'm talking about. But if you plan to have over 10 customers, then you need everything that I'm talking about. Right? And it may not kick in right now. You know, it may take you a little bit of time to keep coming back and seeing what we got going on. I have a question. Are you answering any questions during this live? I was. How to capitalize and leverage these 2 contracts. Well, I wasn't talking about contracts today. So I don't know. I know that be messing people up. I know a little bit more than just contracts, guys. You got to understand government contracting is not a business, okay? Government contracting is a customer that wants your business. So that's the reason why a lot of people struggle with government contracting because you ain't got no damn business. Now, if you go get started in government contracting, you can do that, but you need to be building a business to get started in government contracting. Contrary to most of these fools that be talking on the internet about government contracting, setting you up for failure, you know. Will you win a little stupid contract over here for $1,500 of selling paper? Possibly, you know, but that ain't sustainable. This is why you can't succeed because that method is not a sustainable method of a business operation. So if you wanted to sell products, you need to get into retail and understand what stuff are you retailing. You can't retail everything. I've never ever, look, the only 2 businesses that I know that's good at retailing everything, 3, Amazon, Walmart, and Target, and you damn sure ain't gonna be neither one of the 3. I don't care who you are. You ain't coming to take over one of them 3. So when you come to me with that type of strategy, that tells me that you want to fail, because you think that you're about to be Amazon, Walmart, or Target. That's a shitty strategy, and you learned it from ignorant people. Okay, I like to work with people who understand that government contracting is a wealth creator. And the only way that you're going to create wealth with this customer is to create a winning strategy. And you can't win if you're trying to sell every damn thing. So if you're going to be a retail, what do you want to retail? Is it office products so you can be the best goddamn office product supplier to the government? The only way that you're going to be the best office supplier of those products is for you to meet the players already in the office product space. You can't meet them because your ass keep running all over the place trying to sell all these different contracts and winning nothing. Don't nobody know who you are. And you may be saying, well, I went to a meeting and I showed the card. I was talking to somebody the other day and they said, Travis, one of the strategies that I'm about to do is I'm going to just randomly start calling. Like, all right, I mean, maybe that works. That sounds like work to me. Because if I'm on the other end and you just randomly call me, asking me if I got stuff to sell, well, no shit, I got something to sell. Right? It's the government. They buy stuff every day. They have a budget. What the hell are you trying to sell me is the question. Because I got a whole list of stuff that I buy. So when you just call me with an open question like that, like, I don't want to talk to you. This is why I'm telling you this stuff ain't a good strategy. But if I start staying in my office supply space, because that's what I want to sell, all of a sudden, I start meeting the key players that don't mind helping a black brother out. I started meeting the real players that got access to the paper. They got access to the cardboard that's manufacturing the damn products. The reason you can't win is because you keep trying to go to Amazon. That ain't the best price. You keep trying to go to bestbuy.com, KPMG. Though you're never going to get the best price. You may luck up. Well, let me not say never. You may luck up and accidentally win a contract. And then all of a sudden, you think that you'd have made it. That's great. I'm not knocking it. Get some money in your pocket. But that's not going to last. The only thing that's going to last is you taking your time to do the research and follow your money. You'll be able to follow your money if you know what you're trying to offer the government. But if you, again, keep listening to the fools that tell you, go to sam.gov and just bid on anything, I mean, look, good luck. I did that. I know what that looks like. One day something's going to happen and you thought that you was doing great and it's going to eat up all your money because you got involved in a deal that you had no business being involved in because some fool told you to just bid on stuff on sam.gov. You should be bidding on stuff that you know about. Why the hell do I want to take on some trash contract and I don't know nothing about trash? It just don't make sense. Just because it's there? We just going to do shit because it's in front of our face? Well, do you know what happens when you just do shit that's in front of your face? You get shitted on. And then you're going to be upset. And again, that ain't nobody's fault but your own. That's why a lot of people just don't like listening to what I got to talk about because I just keep it real. Look, I'm not here to lie to you or to sugarcoat it. I don't want your money. I'm going to take your money if you want to get into my program. Like, I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm here to help you. I'm going to tell you the truth. If you get into anything I got going on, I can only tell you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it to make you feel better. Business is an ugly game. The higher you go up in the dollar amount, the uglier it gets. You thought your ass was getting scammed right now from them $1,000 courses? Well, wait till you get scammed for $80,000, $160,000. Wait till that scam happens. Your heart sank to your ass. And guess what? You got to get up the next day and figure out how to get that damn $80,000 back. It just is what it is. It's gone. Part of entrepreneurship. So I hear all the stuff that goes on with the scamming. All the people listening to these different things and like you're upset. Welcome to entrepreneurship. I don't think any entrepreneur that's been successful didn't get scammed. I'm just trying to get you ready for it. I want to make sure that you don't drop mentally when these hurdles arise. Because they're coming. Especially when you keep getting all this mixed advice about what to do. You guys will be great at government contracting if you look, you can go to PTAC or something of that nature. But if you really want to be great in government contracting, you need to find a coach and stick with them. So you can learn how they do their processes and procedures. And if you stick with them for 8-9 months and you actually do what they tell you to do and it don't work out, well, okay, you can move on to the next one and try a new strategy. But don't nobody's government contracting strategy work overnight. And again, it's going to be a fool out there to tell me, well, I listen to somebody's stuff and I want to contract overnight. I'm not saying that you can't win a contract overnight. You can't build a business overnight. So you can luck up and win a couple of those $1,000 contracts, which again, if you need some money in your pocket, go do that. But when you win those couple contracts, you don't get excited. You ain't did a damn thing. You need to put it in the back of your mind. I just won this money so I could start building my business. I ain't have no money to build the business. Now I got some. I'm going to build the business, not blow the money, because that pencil contract ain't coming back around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We are wealth generators. The purpose of all of this is to start putting together process, procedures, and systems so you can scale. That's the reason that I've created all of the programs that we have, for you to scale and stop accepting pennies. Stop talking about you got a deal. When I'm out here watching these mega companies make $2 billion in a week, and we over here trying to tell people like our stuff is only worth $2, like y'all got to stop. So the best way to make you stop is to start paying for shit. You know what I'm saying? If you got the tools in place, if you got the accountant in place, the lawyer in place, guess what happens? That stuff start costing you money. And then all of a sudden, you'll realize, in order for me to maintain the business, see, now we're talking about a business. In order for me to maintain the business, instead of just shooting shit over the fence on sam.gov and thinking that that's going to change my life, but in order for me to maintain the business, there's cost behind this. It's called overhead. There's cost behind keeping your lights on. There's cost behind driving your car and getting on planes and going to meetings for you to get yourself educated. There's cost behind the books and the coaching that you're going to need to keep scaling. The only way that you can maintain this performance is to goddamn it charge your customers. Well, if you keep trying to do deals with all of your customers at $2 to make them happy here and $15 because the hood keep telling you, yo, you a sellout or all of that, you shouldn't be charging your people like this, blah, blah, blah. Scratch all that. That's what happens when you are scattered all over the place. But when you focus in and you know your lane, well, you understand why you charging that person $500 for your consultation calls. $1,500 for your live event. $20,000 for your coaching programs. It'll all start to make sense. But when you chase money, none of this stuff makes sense. Because you're chasing money. You're trying to serve everybody. And everybody keep telling you different shit. Like, no, you shouldn't do it like this. Nah, people ain't going to want it like this. No, them people ain't going to want it like that. Because they never wanted it. But these people right here in front of you, they want exactly what you put together, and they're willing to pay for it. That's what we're creating for you. The whole system and the operations. So you can focus on the people that got your money and nobody else. We're not here to save the world. But I'm about to get out of here, guys. Again, I appreciate you. I may be on a little bit later tonight to go over some more of the tools. Don't forget sbmoneyflow.com. You can get yourself registered over there, get started in our program. Once you get registered, you will receive the option to schedule your call. Well, not the option, you got to schedule your call for us to onboard you. We're going to do a lot of the coding in the background for you. But if you set up the couple things that we told you there in the beginning with your URL and stuff of that nature, we will be able to fly on your onboarding call, and you'll be able to use the tools and the systems immediately. Well, you can use the actual tool the day that you sign up and start building your own websites, funnels, and all that good stuff. But that's all I got for you guys. I love you all. I'll talk with you later.